Siouxland Habitat for Humanity is celebrating 25 years of partnership with the Sioux City Chamber of Commerce with a big announcement. After a ceremonial ribbon cutting for a quarter-century-long partnership, Habitat for Humanity announced another partnership. It's teaming up with the Siouxland Warming Shelter and Coffee King during the month of December. Both the Warming Shelter and Habitat for Humanity have chosen two flavors of coffee from Coffee King that will be sold in a friendly competition. The organization with the most sales of their selected flavors, they'll receive a $1,000 bonus from the competitor's sponsors.
Our nonprofit and
we were just throwing around ideas and it turned into something, and how awesome for something just so small to turn into something so big and to give back to multiple organizations in their community. It was a no-brainer, and it's a great opportunity to kick off a wonderful fundraiser going forward.
For each of their selected flavors sold, 40% of the profits will be split between the Habitat for Humanity and the Warming Shelter.
I let him know though.
Regardless of if you support Siouxland's Warming Shelter or the Habitat for Humanity, the funds are going to an incredible cause, and we will be appreciative either way because we want to see both of these places succeed.
You can purchase the coffee at the Warming Shelter, Habitat for Humanity, or at Coffee King. The competition will end December 31st.